welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherry. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on my channel and specifically this video. If this is the first one you're seeing, welcome. I do a lot of fashion, fitness, beauty, some lifestyle, so definitely stick around because I have a lot of variety on my channel, so you don't want to miss out. So today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about how to grow and take care of long, healthy hair. One can always have long hair, but if it's damaged, it's not going to look good, you're not going to feel good about it, and there are ways to prevent it from looking damaged. So I'm going to share with you guys, we got a little guest here, my kitten Bandit. He's going to be keeping me company. But yeah, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys the products I use, what I do to keep my hair healthy in order to get it long and luscious. So I'll just show you guys the length of it. Hopefully you can see, hopefully you guys can see the length of it. But yeah, I do trim my hair, but I don't really get it cut. The most I'll ever do is take off about like ½ an inch. So yeah, that really does help keep your hair healthy. It keeps the ends fresh. You don't want to compromise on getting your hair cut, because I did that for a while and my ends were just so bad, so fried, so disgusting looking, and I would get breakage a lot. So yeah, it's just always good to at least get a trim. You can either do it yourself. I do it myself because I have like my hair all one length basically. I do have some face framing pieces. As you can see, my bangs are long, and they're the shortest pieces around my face, but they're not like super short. And I do, try to cut into it to make it look a little bit more effortless and not as blunt. But yeah, if you feel more comfortable going to the salon, definitely do so. But yeah, so my first tip is to get trims regularly, at least every 6 to 8 weeks. You can go a little bit longer if you feel like your hair doesn't look that bad, but that definitely does help with the growth, and it just helps maintain healthy looking hair while you're growing it. So the shampoo that I use is by Selsun Blue. So I have dry skin, and it's basically around just this area on my scalp. So the Selsun Blue shampoo, I will have an image inserted of it, what it looks like. It's a medicated shampoo, so it basically just helps to keep my scalp clarified. It keeps the dry skin at bay, because I deal with dry skin year round. Winter is especially bad because the air is so dry, and summertime, you're out in the sun dries it out, and your scalp can get burnt. So yeah, I found that shampoo works really well. I only really wash my hair about twice a week, so I go pretty long without washes. Sometimes I can go like 7 days without washing my hair, but at that point I definitely have a lot of dry shampoo in my hair. It just feels weighed down and gritty and gross, and the ends will look dry and the scalp will look oily, and it's just not a cute look. So I think the most I usually go is like 5 days without washing my hair. Granted, I have dry shampoo on hand. If not, I go like every 3 days without a wash if I use no dry shampoo. So yeah, Selsun Blue is great. I just usually focus it on the top area. I do not shampoo my ends. It dries it out way too much, and you don't need it there. You need to clarify obviously your scalp, but you just want to massage it. You don't want to get really hard in there because you don't want to damage your hair. So definitely be very gentle. I would recommend investing in a scalp scrubber. I know these are really popular right now. They're actually really popular on Amazon. I've yet to purchase them, but that is on my list of things to get because I feel like it'll just do so much good for exfoliating my scalp and really helping to stimulate the follicles. So yeah, you just want to give your scalp a massage, or get a scalp massager, because if you're stimulating the follicles, it's gonna promote hair growth. So the conditioner that I use is by OGX. I love it. The scent is like, it's like a cotton candy coconut, I think. Again, I'll have it inserted so you know what it looks like. It's like a pink bottle. I love the OGX line because they're sulfate free. They have great ingredients. I think the first ingredient is like water or something like that. But they are so thick and hydrating, but they don't weigh your hair down. I know some hair masks can be so thick that you still kind of feel it in your ends when you wash out your hair, and it just kind of like disperses through your scalp and it makes it oily quicker. And yeah, I've just found that this line is so good at moisturizing my ends, but also making it still feel very light and airy and fresh. I love it. I love their line. I think they have so many good products, shampoo and conditioner alike. This is just the one I'm currently using, loving. The scent is incredible and it lingers. So yeah, you definitely want to switch off with using a regular conditioner and a deeper conditioner, because if you have hair that's thick and like more frizzy and coarse, not really coarse, but just like textured like mine, you want to invest in a good hair mask, because your ends are going to get thirsty and they're going to need something to hydrate. So I go through masks pretty frequently. I've yet to find one that's like a go-to holy grail hair mask, but right now I've been using this Pantene Pro V. I'll have that inserted as well. So I apologize if I can't think of the name of it, but I do have it with me. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a gold container, and it is nice and thick, has like that good balance of being hydrating and being really thick, and you feel like you're really moisturizing your ends, but it does wash out nicely. It's not like you're getting product stuck in your hair and you can't wash it out and it gets like stringy and oily or anything like that. I love the Pantene Pro V line. They're so good, and I just find that this helps keep my hair moisturized and healthy looking throughout the week. And you can notice a difference within like one use. So I've been loving that one. It's so good. It smells really nice, and it just makes my hair really healthy, shiny, moisturized, but not weighed down. I use a dry shampoo on days where my hair needs a refresh in the roots, and I love the Not Your Mother's dry shampoo. I find that it really works into the scalp and makes it clean without being like gritty and like too heavy. I've used a lot of dry shampoos. I don't really like the Batiste ones because I feel like they just don't like work into my scalp. Like the product is still sitting on my scalp, and it makes it look so dusty and gritty, and I hate that about dry shampoos. So this is a drugstore brand. I know there's a lot of good high-end ones, but I try to keep things on the more affordable side. Something you can find at the drugstore. You're not like, you know, breaking the bank over it, because you go through this stuff pretty often if you use it as often as I do. So I've been loving that one. I use it maybe like twice, 3 times a month. Like I said, I wash my hair twice a week usually, so you can do the math, but I don't use it every single week. I just use it when I feel like I really need it. I, you know, am not putting my hair up or anything that week, and I want it to still be down and still try to style it. So in that case, I will use the dry shampoo. But yeah, it's a really good line. I love their stuff. But that's my go-to dry shampoo, and I feel like it doesn't do damage to my hair. But keep in mind that it is buildup on your scalp, so after a while you will just have to do a really good clarifying shampoo to get all that gross buildup off your scalp, because if your scalp is clogged and it has buildup on it, it's going to produce more oil, and your hair is just going to look greasier, dirtier. It's going to look nasty. So you want to have a good balance with how much you use this stuff. For hair oils, I don't use like any mousses, I don't use gels, I don't use pomades, I don't use anything. If I use anything at all after shampooing and conditioning, it's the dry shampoo, and it's one serum, and that's by Euphora. So that's a high-end brand. This stuff is on the pricier side, but it lasts you years. It's an investment, and it lasts so long, and all you need is a little bit. It is such a nice oil. It's not one of those oils that are like, as soon as you put on your hair, it's like gross and greasy, and it separates your strands and makes it look nasty. It really soaks into the hair nicely and distributes evenly, and it gives your hair this shiny, healthy sheen to it. And it's also great when you style your hair with this. So if you straighten your hair, curl your hair, it's going to keep that shine. It's going to look healthy. It's going to moisturize the ends. So I use serums about like once a month at the most. I don't use it that often, so I feel like the less product, the better. You want to keep your hair as natural as possible. I understand that's not doable for everybody, but that's just what works for me. I feel like my hair thrives when I use less stuff on it. But yeah, if I use a serum, that's the one I use. I recommend it. It's my go-to. I love it, and I've had it for at least like 2 years now, maybe even 3, and it's still going strong. I still have so much left. But yeah, as far as like hair product, that's all I use on it after washing. So a couple of natural things that I do for my hair that helps promote growth and keeps it healthy is a couple of things. I like to do natural home remedy hair masks. One of my favorite ones to do is a coconut mask. So you can kind of like change it up. You can do just coconut oil on your hair from scalp to ends. You can, put it all throughout your hair, put it up in a bun, put plastic over it, and let it sit for however long, and then wash it out. And that's like a great hair mask to do like maybe twice a month. More if you need it, but I wouldn't do more than like 3 times a month, honestly, because it strips your color out, first of all, if you color your hair. Second of all, it's really heavy, and it can clog your pores. So use it sparingly, but you can change it up. You can add baking soda to it, you can add apple cider vinegar, you can add these other things that can help clarify and keep your hair shiny and healthy. Apple cider vinegar is one of my favorite things to use on my hair. You can just use it as a rinse, or you can mix it with other things like I said. But it is an antibacterial, it's an anti-inflammatory, and it's just so good for giving you shiny hair. And the best thing about it is the smell doesn't linger. Like, I know some people do not like the smell of apple cider vinegar, even like drinking it. If you haven't seen my apple cider vinegar videos, I have 2 for you. I'll have them somewhere up in the cards. But that's me ingesting it. But it's also good for external uses. Just dilute it with water because it is very potent stuff. Next, you can use olive oil on your hair. I've mixed honey in with olive oil and like baking soda to help exfoliate my scalp. So you can use, like a baking soda, olive oil, coconut oil mixture for your scalp and your hair. Just make sure the baking soda isn't being rubbed into the follicles. Try to keep it on your scalp, because that's where you want to exfoliate, not your hair, obviously. You want to just moisturize your hair. But yeah, there's a lot of natural masks you can do. If you want me to do an actual video designated to what masks I do use and how to put them on and how long I leave them on, I can definitely do that for you guys. Just let me know in the comments below. But yeah, doing natural at-home hair masks has literally changed the game for my hair and its health, its overall appearance, just the integrity of it. It's a lot stronger, it's healthier, it just looks better when I use hair masks like that. And the last product I want to recommend is tea tree oil. So I use tea tree oil pretty frequently as of right now, because I do have some dry skin, like I said, on the crown of my head. I'm not sure if it's a form of psoriasis, I don't know, but tea tree oil is an antibacterial, it's an antifungal, so it kills germs. It's good for aromatherapy. Some people really like the scent, but it's great at treating skin conditions. You can use it for acne, blemishes, you can use it for dry skin, for fungal infections, irritations. It's a really good multi-purpose product. It comes in a little bottle. You can get it at Sally Beauty. Amazon, there's a ton of places you can get it. But I love incorporating that. I can just put a few drops in my shampoo, or I can dilute it with water and just deposit it onto my scalp and do it that way. But yeah, that has been so good for healthy hair. I feel like it promotes growth, it makes it shiny, it makes your scalp healthy, and a healthy scalp equals healthy hair. That is it for you guys today. That's all I have for my hair care routine. Thank you so much for watching. If you use any of these products, let me know down below what you think, and let me know if you're going to try any of these out. I recommend all these products, but like, you know, with anything, everyone's different, everyone's body is different, so what works for me might not work for you, what works for you might not work for me. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Until I see you in my next video, bye guys.